Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over Conor's return. Big card, huge card. Conor's finally back. We're gonna go top to bottom. I mean bottom to top. That's what we're doing, not top to bottom. So let's start with Costa against Durden. So Durden is 1-4 in his last 5, and Costa is 3-2. They both have a win this year. Costa's the favorite. Probably going Costa, round 2 knockout. That's what I got. Probably the safest decision if you're betting on that. All right, next one. We have Ryan Gander against Zach Reese. This one's kind of a no-brainer for me. I just don't think Zach Reese is very good. I think he's terrible. We're going with Ryan Gandra by round 2 knockout. Next, we have Farid Basharat against John Garza. This one is also very easy. Basharat, I think, is very good, and he's fighting a guy that's in his debut, so I don't really understand the matchup you're just throwing here, but whatever. Going for Reed by decision. All right, then we have Damian Penis against Cesar Almeida. Damian Penis is the favorite. That's what I'm leaning towards here. Round 2 knockout, probably. The safest decision. Yeah, round 2 knockout. He's 5-0 in his last 5. So yeah, that's probably the safest bet there. All right, then we have Tracy Cortez against Wayne Kong. This is, I don't know, back and forth most on, but honestly, I'm probably going Wayne Kong decision. Wouldn't surprise me if Tracy got it, to be honest, but I think Wayne Kong is the safest decision. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. All right, next fight. We have Luke Riley against Kai Kamaka. Luke Riley is undefeated, 13-0. Kai Kamaka is 4-1 in his last 5. They both fought this year. Luke's the favorite. Yeah, probably rolling with the favorite again on this one. Luke Riley, round 2 knockout. Yeah, that's what I'd go with. This next one, we don't really need to spend much time on. Cody Garbrandt doesn't have it anymore. It's going against Adrian Yanez. I got Yanez by round 1 knockout. That's honestly the safest. Yeah, Cody Garbrandt's just terrible. No, he's not as good as he was. All right, next we have Gable Stevenson against Alicia Ellison. Gable's making his debut. He's the biggest favorite I've seen in a long time, but I'd just go him round 1 knockout probably. All right, moving on to Nikita Krylov against Robert Whittaker. Simply, I feel like people are overlooking Robert Whittaker. I know he's the favorite, but I've heard a lot of people pick Nikita to beat him. I don't think so. I do not think so. Robert Whittaker is still got it. Who's he fought recently? Yeah, he lost to DeRitter, but it was right after being submitted by Jamaev. So, I mean, he's taken almost a full year off. He's got this. Robert Whittaker, round 2 knockout. He's got this. All right, on to the main card. Bobby Green against Terrence McKinney. This one you're getting a knockout either way in the first round. No matter which way this goes, Bobby's getting a knockout or Terrence is getting a knockout. No matter what happens. I'm going Terrence, honestly. I know Bobby's been kind of on a run recently, but I think Terrence is sharper, and Bobby fights with his hands down. So Terrence for sure, round 1 knockout. This next one I'm excited for. Brandon Revel against Loner Kavanaugh. I think Loner's going to be Loner, I don't know how you say it, but I think he's going to be champ here soon, eventually. I think he's really good. I got round 2 knockout for him. Revel's just been on a decline recently, and I just don't see him bouncing back anytime soon. Kavanaugh's on the up. swing and going to be a champion. I'd put money on that. This next one, a lot of you might disagree with, but it's Corey Sandhagen, it's Mario Batista. I got Batista by decision. That's what I want. I don't particularly like Sandhagen that much, but hey, teach their own, I guess. I got Mario Batista by decision. That is my pick there. We got Benoit Saint Denis against Paddy Pimblett. Honestly, I can tell you how this fight's gonna go right now. Benoit's gonna shoot for a takedown eventually. Paddy's just gonna submit him on the ground. Paddy's better on the ground. I think Paddy's better everywhere than Benoit. I think Benoit is overrated. I think I got submission round 2 for Paddy. I don't see Benoit beating him anywhere, honestly. All right, on to the main event, Conor's return. And honestly, I think Conor picked the worst opponent to come back to. I don't know why you'd pick Max. Max is going to piece this dude up for 4 straight rounds until Conor just can't take anymore. Got round 4 knockout for Max. Max is too good. There's no way Conor wins this. And if Conor wins it, please come back and talk shit. Because I just don't see it happening. No way. Max all the way. Alright, well, if any of this information was helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, come back for more. And I'll talk to you next time. Peace.